Hello peoples, it's Stank64 here and welcome back to another video. I've been playing some Roblox dream games as of recently, and they're all super peak. And in today's video, I'll be checking out and reviewing 4 of them today. All of these games will have a link where you can actually play them. You're welcome. The first one I've played is called Dream Dive. In this game, you explore many dreamscapes that are all interconnected into one another. It has quite the variety of areas to explore, from weird forests to a summer cornfield. It's pretty cool. Until you realize that there are also skinwalkers in the dark forest. Your goal in this game is to collect as many dreams as possible and then wake back up so you can actually obtain them. They're hidden around in each of the areas and you have to interact with them to pick them up. So if you get stuck somewhere, you really have to navigate your way out of the situation in order to obtain the dreams. Since resetting just loses all your dreams and just puts them back in the area where you died at. So you actually have to pay attention to where you are. And don't worry, if you're looking for a creepy vibe, this game also has that, with the gas station and rock bottom. No, not the one from SpongeBob, silly. This area in particular is infinitely generated, so good luck finding your way out. But don't just completely disregard this area, because there are also dreams to be found in here. Though eventually you'll find this large spiral staircase where at the top you can pinch yourself to get out of there. And have I mentioned the items that you can get by getting a certain number of dreams? There's the dive ability, which allows you to across the dreamscape. Basically, it just allows you to jump further, pretty much. You can get a fishing rod by talking to this weird fish guy. While fish do give you dreams if you eat them, there's not a whole lot until you get the upgraded fishing rod. Then there's the shovel, which allows you to dig at certain areas, but you can dig anywhere to get worms for fishing bait and other items as well. Then there's the radio. It's a little cryptic on how it works, but basically it'll do a hot or cold beeping thing, and then when you get close to the beeping area, then it'll tell you like a hint on how to get dreams that you've unobtained, but it is a little bit cryptic on how it works. All of these, you do have to unlock them by getting a certain number of dreams first. And then by going into the dream temple. Items that you can get in the dreams are mostly cosmetic, but they do heal you, and some even increase your luck and your max HP, which is pretty useful. There's also some bizarre locations like the walkaway or an endless staircase. Yes, it's the one from Super Mario 64, trust. Overall, this game is pretty peak. Do go check it out sometime if you're into dreams and dives. Okay, maybe only the first part, but still, it's peak. The next game on my list is called Project Somnia. It's a little bit different from Dream Dive, but mostly it has the same progression system. You want to explore as many dream locations as possible while also collecting different effects, which is this game's unique feature. Though this game has a lot more effort put into it, especially with the visuals. It looks absolutely stunning at some times. But back to the topic on hand, Project Somnium. In the Nexus, which is kind of like the hub, there's 13 original doors that you can go through, which will take you to different dreams, with more being added. From monolith ruins to a city where it's always raining, there's always something a bit off about each dream that gives it that vibe, if you know what I mean. And each effect and charm can help you explore new locations and add new paths and backtracking. A big aspect of that is that the dreamscape remembers your actions. So if you do something huge, it will remember no matter what you do. However, this game does have multiple save files, so you can feel free to experiment with different choices. Though, what is annoying is that when you find an entrance or an exit to a dream and there's like an under construction sign, the teleport won't work, which is annoying if you spent like 15 minutes trying to get there and trying to memorize how you got back to there every time the game updates. But that's only like a minor nitpick in this otherwise great game. There's also another mechanic in this game called the nightmares. If you experience a nightmare, you'll wake up if you didn't want to. And they can be pretty scary as well. Just watch out for them. And speaking of a nightmare, do not fall down into the void for any reason. It's called the Haddle Zone or Hadal Zone. It's present within every single dream, so if you fall down for any reason, you get teleported there. However, you can turn this option off if you find it annoying, which is a nice quality of life. The effects that you can get in this game are also interesting, like the Scythe, which allows you to kill NPCs for money, or the Orb effect, which reveals hidden objects and it also provides a dim light for you in those darker areas. There are over 240 unique dream locations in the game so far, and more will be added as well. And you may unlock a significant story every time you get 10 unique locations. But I'll leave that mystery up to you. I definitely think this game is better than Dream Dive. Not that Dream Dive is a bad game, but just the overall presentation of this dream game is just better overall. We're halfway there. I know, crazy, right? Don't worry, this next dream game will go by super fast, since it's very similar to Dream Dive. It is simply called Dream World, and unlike the first two, it is actually a fully completed game with the final update. Like in Project Somnium, there's a nexus with doors where you can access different dreams. Although in this game, the dreams are more abstract and weird. It's more of an exploration game rather than collect dreams or visit locations. You can just play at your own pace, which is pretty chill, I guess. The effects that you can get in this game are also weirder, like you can be a crow, or a painting, or have a juice box head. All of these have unique abilities as well, but the most useful is the train since it allows you to move faster. So if you've already explored an area to the fullest, that's pretty nice. The last game I'll be talking about today is called Late July Midsummer. And you may be thinking that's a weird name for a game, but it is what it is. Anywho, you play as this fisher guy who likes to sleep all the time, but when you actually sleep, it's your own avatar, so like, yay? Anyways, yada yada, Nexus, yada yada, go through the doors again, explore different dreams, kind of like the Dream World game. But what makes this game unique is that there's way more NPCs to talk to, and they kind of provide lore for each of the dreams as well. You encounter all sorts of dream worlds in this one, from a town made out of paper to a sushi town. It's crazy just how many unique worlds are in here. And the game is also being updated as well. But don't get me started on the pie throwing world. It's like getting over it. It's just very painful. Though each separate door is kind of separate from the other doors. Not that they don't interconnect or anything, but they just are less likely to do so. This game has an old Roblox vibe to it, so if that's your thing, then go ahead and play this game. I ain't stopping ya. Though at this point, all these dreams games are kind of just blending together for me. Not that's a bad thing, they all have the same vibe, which is incredible. I highly recommend any of these games if you like exploration or dreams, because this is the vibe that is gonna be here to stay. And yes, there are more dream games out there on Roblox, but I'm only talking about these main 4, since they're kind of more popular than those underrated ones. Not that those ones are bad, I'm just not covering them in this video. But feel free to comment your own suggestions of your favorite dream games, or the experiences you had with these games that I just talked about. Or you can slowly lose your mind in this weird worm world if that's more of your thing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this style video that I did. Like I said at the beginning of this video, all the games that I talked about will have their links in the description. Anyways, thank you for watching. Until next time, see ya!